What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Angry Jackalope, Rob Ricks. Let's do a little close-up, shall we? There we go. So what's up, motherfuckers? It's that time. Yes, it is that time once again. What's up, Broads? What's up, Yak? What's up, Paul? What's up, Nutjob? With a machete. Hello, fellow patriots. It is I, the angry one, the angry motherfucking Jackalope. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. Goodness gracious. So, got a new little mask here. It was sent to me from the Philippines. It's a Oni mask. It's kind of hard to see it, I guess. Probably have to sit a little higher up like that. There we go. It's like the Japanese armor type deal. And unfortunately for me, my head is too fucking big. So, I don't know how often I wear it. But it's pretty cool though. You know, she built in filter to it and everything else. It's a lot cooler when you can see it with all the fangs and whatnot on it. I wish it was a little bigger from my big ass head, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, guys. Yes, my wife said the same thing. You look like Bane. Bane. I'm not afraid of the dark at all. I was born in the dark. Yes, boy. Yeah, that's true. Most masks are way too small. But I am gonna start fucking around with some leather shit on my own, just because. Is that sinking off a little bit? Sinking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I guess it's all right. So what I'll do is I will go like, oh, not you. Minimize your punk ass. I will bring this guy up a little bit. And wow, look at this. We got a lot of motherfuckers in here. What's up, Paula? Hope you're feeling better. Yak, I hope Vixen's feeling better. Simicon, what's crack-a-lackin'? Jose, what's uppers? Rob, good to see you. Good to see you. And then we got Garen. So, a few days ago, Nutjob was talking about multi-tools. There was a multi-tool company that he had been talking to, helping out, whatever. And he said, yeah, it's a good little multi-tool. So I said, fuck it, I'll get it. And so he was talking about, oh, it's actually kind of heavy. He was talking about this shit right here, Phantom. And I guess the big claim to fame on these guys is there's different blade attachments that you can, you could do on it. And I haven't opened it, haven't done anything with it. I have said blade attachments here. We're gonna take a look at those in a second. I figured we'd start this episode off with some fun stuff, and then we'll get into like news and other bullshit. So right off the bat, let's take a look at so it's Roxxon. I hope I said that right. Roxxon. The Roxxon Phantom. An art of blades interchange. So I could tell right out the gate, China. You got your famous China trying to do cool talk, but probably missing the boat. If you need more blades, please purchase separately. Okay, so I would have probably phrased that there are more attachment blades available for separate purchase. Some are below, such as the spear point, cutting, sheepfoot, spay point, and curved. Ooh, that curved one looks actually kind of neat. I think you guys can see down right in the bottom there. It's pretty neat. Let's see what else. Caution. Keep working part of the tool away from hands and body. Sharpening, cutting, shearing, etc. Function of our tools are capable of causing serious injury. Keep it away from children. And then it's got some other information. So let's just get into it. So it has this little slide out like that, which is kind of neat. It's kind of neat. And then the instructions just fucking fell to the floor. So whatever. Fuck the instructions. Don't need them anyway. All right. So we're going to open it up. Take a look. It's got a little case. Ooh, good snap on the case. Oh, wow. Has a nice feel to it. Nice heft. Okay. The tooling on this is actually kind of sleek. You see how it's nice and rounded and everything else. A little bit different than some of the ones that I'm used to. It has like a ruler on one side right there, and it's got these buttons, these little locks and whatnot. Like, I'm not even sure what these little fucking doodads here are, but let's see. Let's go ahead and let's just get to the business part where you're doing tooth extractions, nail extractions, when you're trying to gather information from a person who's not cooperating successfully. You know, you just tear off some nails, get in here, get some teeth, you know, stuff like that. What's up, Jay? Warning, there will be English. I've been helping fix that. Yes, I can see that. Let's see. Paula says, went over my data limit, now running instead of 4G, it's 2G. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. They'll hold the blade in place. Okay, all right. Okay, so, whoa. There is a lot. Okay, well, it's multi-tool, Rob, so there should be lots of fun stuff. Let's go ahead and see. We got a little saw. Oh, that's always fun for information extraction, I should say. Let's see. How can I get the rest of the stuff out? Do I reach in? Oh, there we go. And then we've got, hey, it's like a little pry bar right there type deal. Chisel. Seems like there's a little, oh yeah, there's a little edge there. There's little serrations right there. Ooh, this could be a good tool. Yeah, this is good. We got little Phillips, right? And let's see what else we got going on in here. We have a little blade, a little puncture, little awl, I guess, just to kind of stick stuff in. Oh, we got to have that. It looks like a little can opener / bottle opener. That's great. Okay. All right. What else we got here? Interrogation tool. Yes. These are very cost-effective interrogation tools. You'd be surprised at how effective these are, especially with people that are just being dicks, you know. Oh, I guess this is locked. So let's see. Is there a little release? Ah, it is a little frame lock right there. That's not bad. That's pretty intuitive. All right, let's go on the other side here. There it is, the blade in. Da da da, da 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 da. Let's close her up and hold it like a knife. There we go. So this is one of the default blades that it comes in, a little Tonto point. Let's see. Ooh, she be sharp. Oh, she's sharp. I like that. Let's see, if you press up on those little tools, they pop up, making it easier to put in. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Basement Bat? We are good. I'm good. How are you doing? And that's also got a little liner lock on it, right there. So we will go ahead and close it down. All right, so now, supposedly, there is something to be able to, well, before we fuck around with trying to put a new blade in, let's just take a look at some of the other blades. So these other blades, they come in these little packs here, which are really interesting. It's like, you know, it's like quasi collectible, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, that's pretty neat. Let's see, how difficult is it to get in the bitch? That's always the fun part, you know. Do you need a big blade to get into it? No, you don't. Peels away, actually relatively easy. Ooh, look at that. It looks like it has some basic instructions etched into the actual case. on how to take the blade out and swap it. So let's see, this looks like this is a little tooth right here. Let's see if I pull this down. Does this guy slide open somehow? Let's see. Looks like it goes up. Oh, that's a lock. That's an unlock. Aha, look at that. Look at that. It's unlocked. Now, I should be able to just extract the blade out, right? Oh, there's like a little thingy here. Might help if I use 2 hands instead of 1 hand. Blood out like that. And there it is. There is the replacement blade, which is, this looks a little bit better for interrogation purposes, you know, eye extraction, nostrils, getting the cuticles, toes, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? 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 What's up, JC? What's up? Let's see who else is in here. Jeffrey. What's crack-a-lackin', man? All right, so let's see. Without any instructions or anything, let's see how difficult it is to get the blade out here. So I'm going to push this. I'm going to push this down. Oop, nope, that doesn't do nothing. Maybe I have to close it like this. Press this down. Nope. Press this down. Oh, that went down. Okay. So is that part of it? That's, oh. I think I see. Okay, so that's the first part. Might help if I actually look at this instruction here. So the instructions with no English, you just hold it up in the light and you can see it. So it's closed and it looks like it's just pivot, top comes off and blade comes out. That's what it looks like. So let me go ahead and close it. One of these did pivot down. This guy, no pivot. This guy pivot good. This guy, no pivot. No pivot. No pivot. This one here, no pivot. What I do wrong? What I do wrong? I do something wrong. Oh, I do something wrong. I do something wrong. Maybe just tight, like a hooker. Maybe tight. Let's see. Then it switches. Then pull out. Oh, you'll need nails to pull them out. Blade is easier. Then the switches. Then pull old blade. Okay. Okay. So I push in here. So this one here, no problem. Goes up, goes down. This guy. Down, right? This guy here, him don't want to fucking move. Oh, blade out. Okay. Oh, now it don't want to go. It don't want to go. I see what it needs to do. That's the lock. That's the lock. That's a rocker right there. That's the rocker right there. That's the rock right there. How come I no can do? Huh? No job. I got the blade out. Blade is out. Is there another button here I'm supposed to push? No. Am I supposed to open this like this? No. I think it's just stuck. It's just stuck. This guy? You go easy. I close the blade. Whoop, whoop. I close the blade. Easy peasy. This one go. Pivot. Easy. You pivot like it's supposed to. Pivot. But this one here, no like. It no like. It no like. It no like. So I will revisit that. I will show you the other blades though. I will show you the other blades. Just because I think that is kind of groovy. There they go. So that one came by itself. This one, they come in these little green baggies. I don't know why they came. Also, when it got shipped to me, it was pretty horrendous shape that the box came to me. But it did come super fucking fast. So I'll give them credit on that. Like, it was only a couple of days. Boom, it was here. Like, they were like, oh, you want to order? We sent to you fucking right away. I was like, right on, motherfuckers. Send me that shit right the fuck away. Right away. Let's see. No closed blade. Blade out, blade in, blade out, blade in. Sounds like we're having blade sex. Blade out, blade in. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Ah. Give it to me, baby. All right. Oh, so that's... Oh, no, yeah, these guys are also I'm just going to use this other blade here. Item number, keep working parts of tool away from hands and body. So it's the same basic thing, you know. It's like, oh, and don't stab children with it. It's like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to stab children with it. I get that. That's pretty intuitive. You know what I mean? It's pretty intuitive to know I'm not supposed to stab children. You know, that's just, I'm just saying. But I guess, you know, they really wanted to hammer that point home. I do like the fact that this shit is super duper collectible, man. Like, this shit is really neat. Like, I do like the little lock, comes up, comes like that, slides out, and then boom, we got a different blade. That is really, really neat. I do like that. I do like that. And then when you're done, you just slide it back in, slide it in. I think this is my favorite fucking part about this multi-tool, actually, to be completely honest with you. Like, I think that is just like mad sexy. Oh, okay, you just sent me a video? Okay. Then we put this guy back in. Boom, like this. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken... Oh! Oh! Oh, magnetic? Oh, get the fuck out of here. That... Dude. That's gangster. That is... Oh, my God. That's fucking gangster. That's gangster. Okay. If nothing else, that shit just made me a fucking super duper fucking fan right there. Like, I just want to collect all the blades just to have that shit. It's like, what tool shall we talk with today, my friend? I like that you have a fighting spirit. That's very good. But let's see. Today I'm going to take out this blade, and we're going to see just how strong you are when I take away your toes. Holy fuck. Now this is a little serrated, nasty bit of work right here. Holy shit. Like, I probably could take a toe with this. This is pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. I could guarantee you these motherfuckers are not going to be sharing this video with people. You talk about using our tools to torture people. What the fuck it is? And I think the fact that this is humor, they would miss that whole concept that I'm just fucking having fun here. But this shit, oh my God, I could do that fucking all day. Like, that is just exciting to me. It's exciting to me. This magnetic shit is fucking dope. Like, I'm seriously like I'm just like a little fucking kid. Like, throw it and they're like, magic. It's fucking dope. That's dope. Okay, so rocks on. That rocks on. Okay, that's fucking dope. That is dope. And if I can get this one figured out later, we will revisit this bitch and actually do a full up. See, this guy just rockets, no problem. Oh, I wonder if this guy was also having that same problem of up and down. Anyway, I'll look at the video later, because I got a full fucking show, believe it or not. Like, I'm not bullshitting this time. Like, I got fucking notes and everything, guys. Like, I did homework. This is not a ramble video. This motherfucker is legit can't quit. We're going into it. All right, let's do this. Get into the news. Brrr, bam, bitches. Okay. All right, so now we're in news mode. Yep, I'm right there. All right. So we're going to start off. Bam. We're going to talk some stupid fucking... I can't believe this shit. Like, I'm like, seriously? Like, can we get more dumb? Seriously? So I guess over in Seattle area, there was this one cat, had a good little group. They were yelling at these motherfuckers to give up real journalism hype for realies, right? That's why you don't need to do homework, Brian, motherfucker. I do the homework for you. You guys just do the fact checking after the fact, because I highly recommend. Them motherfuckers don't just take the shit I say at face value. You actually do a little bit of due diligence on your own, just to make sure that I'm not a Russian agent trying to sway your fragile minds to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, peep this shit. This motherfucker comes up, talks about gentrification and this, that, and everything else, and he used to be in the neighborhood, and then these rich white motherfuckers came in and took his shit. And I'm like, okay, I understand the whole core concept of gentrification. It's been around forever and a day. It is a horrible, horrible fucking practice. It happens all the fucking time. And it's not a whitey thing, okay? It's about a green thing. It's a green fucking thing. And what's his name? Officer Tatum did a fucking great video about it, and I'm not going to take any of his fucking thunder or anything else. If you are not familiar with Officer Tatum, I highly recommend you go look him up, check his shit out. He's got his own version of a Drudge report, which is a lot better now. A lot fucking better now, because Drudge lately, I don't know. Like, some of the shit I see on the Drudge report now, I'm just like, wow. There used to be a time I used to go to that site to look at news and see a certain angle, and then I go to the Drudge retort and I see the opposite end of the spectrum. Now it seems like both sites are kind of leaning in the same fucking direction. Well, Josh, you should, because you're the motherfucker that actually turned me on to Tatum. So anyway, check his shit out. It is really, really good, but I cannot believe the shit that's coming out of this kid's mouth saying white people should give up their houses to poor black people, to which I was like, no, fuck that. And I'm busting my ass to provide for my family, and you motherfuckers come to my shit talking that stuff about, we're going to take your shit. I'm like, you're welcome to try. You're welcome to try. You ever end up in fucking West Jordan, Utah, and you got a nice angry mob, and you want to come try to take my motherfucking house, please do. Please do, because here in Utah, you breach the threshold, I can put your ass down, and I might lose a day. I might go to jail for a night. Once they see the video and everything, because I have video around my whole motherfucking spot, they see the video, and you dumb motherfuckers come bum rushing my shit, and I lay down some fucking righteous patriot lead on your ass. There it is. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Let's see. All right. Now, I did see something initially that was really troubling. Really troubling. So there's this kid. What is his name? Cannon Hinnett. H-I-N-N-A-T. Hinnett. Cute kid, right? Little 5-year-old kid. Now, the story up to this point is homeboy on the right there, Darius, what's his name? Sessions? Sessus? Whatever. Darius. Homeboy on the right. Purportedly ran up to this 5-year-old and popped a cap in this kid's head. Just blew the kid away. Right? Just blew this motherfucker away. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fucked up. And I'm seeing the endless memes across social media of, oh, we have all this stuff from Black Lives Matter and everything about, homeboy that got knee choked out and killed, and Floyd or whatever. And all the riots and everything else, but the fucking mainstream media is quiet about the little white kid that got his fucking wig split by, scary black dude on the right. Now, let's talk about scary black dude on the right for a second. Let's look at priors. So, you dig a little bit, and you see he's got larceny of firearms, and he has a weed conviction. I'm like, okay, larceny, guns, okay, yeah, okay, guns, okay, obviously he shot the kid, so okay, yeah, he's fucking around guns, and obviously illegal, and weed. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not a rap sheet of a fucking deranged, racially biased individual. So I'm not thinking this is a race issue. And then the story gets even more interesting, because I guess the night before this incident happened, homeboy is over there chilling with the kid's dad, right? So let's do this here now. Let's take the cute white kid out of the picture here, and let's bring in Dad. Okay, there's dear old Dad. Okay, let's get dear old Dad in here. All right, we got handsome Quasimodo, and then we got scary black dude. Right. Okay, so now the night before, Dad and Darius are having dinner and drinking a beer. Okay? They're neighbors. Whatever. And the dad, who basically says, I have no idea why this shit happened. Okay? Like, we only have one account. We only have one account of this whole situation, and that comes from the dad's side. We don't have anything on a police report. We don't have anything from Darius, from the suspect, or anything else. We just know unequivocally that so far the evidence points to the bullet from the gun killed the kid. Now, there is some other conversations of people that says that they were both getting high at the dad's house and an altercation broke out and some kind of a beef happened and homeboy shot at the dad and missed the dad and shot the kid, which strikes me as a little bit more in the realm of reality. Now, do I think homeboy could have ran up and shot the kid in cold blood for some reason? Like maybe he's the drug dealer and, his nickel bag of weed didn't get paid for him because that motherfucker didn't pay me for my weed. I'm going to go bang a cap on this kid. Nah, I don't think that's the thing. Right? I don't think that's the thing at all. But I do think it is highly probable that there was some kind of a beef or some other bullshit and, whatever. Now, there was another article that came out that said the parents of Darius said our son was on drugs and he was hallucinating. To which I'm like, okay, well, how do the parents know this? Like, does Darius have a mental health history of hallucinating when he does drugs? Or did he get some really whacked out fucking crazy weed that was laced with some shit and unbeknownst to him, he suddenly saw monsters running around and he ran up and, did the heroic thing to kill the monster, which also doesn't strike me as kind of a realistic thing. Usually when people see monsters, they run away from them. They don't run towards them, even if it was a midget monster. I'm just saying. The shit looks funky. Now, why am I bringing all this up? Because I'm not on either side. Really, I'm really not giving a flying fuck one way or the other because I don't know them. I think it's tragic. A kid died. That's fucked up. But I think the bigger takeaway is what some people are not taking into consideration. So I see a lot of people on the opposite end of the Black Lives Matter jumping on this, saying, "Oh, here it is again." The mainstream media not reporting on a white kid getting killed by a black dude and blah blah blah. To which I would retort, actually, I have seen more social outrage and more people that I know sharing memes and things of that nature decrying that very topic. Why is the mainstream media? Well, maybe because that's part of the plan, right? If you want to create a war and you want people mad, it kind of doesn't make sense that the mainstream media would present both sides, especially when the mainstream media is being painted as the Mockingbird media, right? So you want to have the conspiracy-minded people, the people that are the silent majority, or the militant, actual trained motherfuckers that get fired up and want to engage and do stuff. Well, they're not sitting on the mainstream media. They're not watching the regular news. They're watching alternative media. They're watching things that fit their mindset and their ideology. So I would argue that this particular story right here is getting a whole lot of information being dumped out. Now, the big problem here is we don't have all the data. We don't have all the facts. So we really don't know what the fuck happened other than what we're hearing from this fucking guy right here. And I got to tell you, I'm not really trusting, you know, call me judgmental or whatever else, but there's something about homeboy here that just looks sketchy. I mean, it could also be that he looks like he just finished getting his ass whooped for the last 20 years by prize boxers, or he's just really bad at hockey. But I'm just saying. I think something is afoot here, and I definitely think there's some bullshit happening with this particular story. So don't believe the hype. All right, now, while we're talking about Black Lives Matter and we're talking about other stuff, let's go ahead and let's talk about something that I think is actually kind of interesting that just kind of landed on my my email and had me going, oh fuck. So you got a lot of folks don't want to go back to work. You know, they were enjoying that fucking $600 a week on top of whatever unemployment they were getting, and they were living high on the motherfucking hog, right? Well, there's a problem with that. That money is earned income, meaning motherfuckers is gonna have to pay taxes on that shit. So, unless they had the foresight of filing a form W4V as in Vixen to voluntarily ask for deductions to be taken on that money, come next year, they're going to be looking at a sizable tax debt, which the IRS is going to be saying, hey bitches, they're going to be coming like this. Hi, I'm with the IRS, and you owe us a lot of money. So bend over, get the KY jelly, lather up your ass very nicely, because we are about to run up through you. So, for all you folks that were really working your ass off and really pissed off that some of these fuckers were getting a ton of fucking money and not going back to work or not looking for work or anything else, well, there you go. The universe has a funny way of balancing shit out, right? All right. Now, if you happen to be in California, holy shit. We've talked about fucking rolling blackouts in the past. We talked about PG&E. We talked about motherfuckers. In fact, when I used to live back in California, back in 2001, I recall them telling us when we could do laundry, when we could do certain things of that nature, that they were going to have, we would have brownouts where too many people were doing too many things and the power grid just couldn't handle, blah, blah, blah. So now, what happens? PG&E can preemptively shut shit off. They can say, oh, we're seeing the calculations here are saying there's too much power being done in Section 3. Shut that fucking power off. Now, they don't have any obligation to tell your ass ahead of time they're going to shut your fucking power off. And there's nothing that says legally that they are responsible at all if somebody dies. So let's say, for example, they shut your fucking power off and you had a fridge that had insulin in it and that power outage is for more than a couple of days or some shit, and you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off because your fucking fridge has no juice and your insulin is going bad. Well, there's nothing you can really fucking do, right? Their recommendation is, well, if you go out and you buy yourself a generator, or you get the nice solar panels on your roof, then you're okay. So California is one of the most expensive areas to fucking live in, with actually next to no discretionary income that the average motherfucker has. So they're talking about somebody investing upwards to $6,000 to $20,000 on a backup grid system in case PG&E or whatever, Edison or whatever, decides, you know what, fuck it, we're cutting the power because guess what, we can fucking do that shit. Which sounds like, that's fucked up. Yet another reason I am glad to be out of California. Oh, one good bit of news in California, though. It looks like the high-capacity magazine ban that they had there for a while recently got overturned, but I haven't read the small print on that, so I'm not getting too excited about it, but I do have some California homies that are probably going, yes, I can pull my illegal magazines from under the mattress and actually put them in my gun. Because even though California straight said, you can't have high-capacity magazines, most of the motherfuckers I knew were like, fuck you, we're going to keep high-capacity magazines. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know? I'm just fucking saying. Let's see. We abort how many babies in a year in this country? I think it's a big fucking number. You really think they care if they kill us? No, they don't. They don't give a fuck. This is why I do this show, basically, to shine the light on the hypocrisy and the lunacy that we call life. So, yeah, you're right. You're right. They don't give a fuck. Speaking of other fun things, let's turn this shit off. So, Biden has announced his VP. And it's hilarious to me because he basically picked the chick that called his ass a fucking racist. Called his ass a fucking racist in the debates. Made him look really uncomfortable as she worked up those tears. Because I was one of those kids that rode on the bus that you were trying to get rid of, and that the people that you admired was trying to get rid of, those segregationist bastards, which makes you a fucking racist, Joe. It makes you a racist. And she also alluded many times with the Me Too shit that maybe, you know, Joe was Creepy Joe. You know, that's what she was alluding to back when she was running against him. But now they're bestest friends. Now, what do I think about her? I think she's dangerous as fuck, to be honest with you. I sat and I listened to a few of her speeches and some other stuff, and the broad can talk. She could definitely read a teleprompter. You could definitely tell she knows how to play the fucking game. You could definitely tell she's career with this shit. And I can see how she's getting a lot of motherfuckers on the left super duper excited. Super excited, okay? And I think she's a really, really viable threat. And I think the Biden camp was actually pretty smart in picking her. Because here's the thing. People like myself will sit and look at shit like this, right? I saw the one where she's being interviewed, and the hypocrisy was crazy. Like, she prosecuted so many weed smoking people and the super convictions and blah blah blah, and here she is on this rap show talking about, yeah, I smoked weed. It was in college. Oh yeah, I was in college. Yeah, I smoked the ganja. And you know, Jamaican in me blood, you know. Whatever. And they're like, oh girl, what was you listening to? Oh, you know, I was listening to some Tupac, you know, little Snoop, you know. But the problem with that was, she graduated in 1986. I mean, she graduated a long fucking time ago, back when we had the glorious 80s around. And she definitely inhaled. And by all accounts, she does a lot of swallowing too. But I don't know her, so I can't comment on that. I'm just saying that's one of the things floating around out there, that she slept her way up. I mean, she's not ugly. I can see how she could definitely get in and where she fit in, if you know what I'm saying. But just the fact that she said she was rocking out to Snoop and Tupac while she was in college, well, there you go. Snoop's first album was 1993. Tupac's first album was 1991. So how was she listening? She's a time-traveling fucking, you know, space junkie. There's no way she could have. So she was lying. And she's probably even lying about smoking weed. She's probably never smoked weed in her life. You know, she might just been trying to get in where she fits in. Lying. Who knows? But, see, didn't they claim her as being like Native American a few years ago, but now they're saying she's black? No, I think that was Pocahontas. Pocahontas was the other one that was saying she was Native American Indian, and Trump was like, well, you know, go get a fucking a DNA test, and she did. She came back at like 0.001% native or some shit. It was pretty fucking funny. Yeah, extended prison sentences. Yeah, she did some pretty fucked up shit. She did pretty fucked up shit. You know, but it's her ex-advisor to turn down Biden's offer. Well, she's doing it. She's doing it. Oh shit, her ex is Willie Brown? Holy shit, I know Willie Brown. Well, I can't talk about that shit. But yeah, I know Willie Brown. That's fucking funny. Mayor Willie Brown. And I did like the fact. I was kind of like, hey, Oakland in the house, yeah, you know. But I was kind of like, I do think she's a threat, though. I think she's got a certain amount of charisma. I think she's got a definite, you know, she's smart. She's smart, and I think she could play the fucking game. She's Jamaican. She's half Jamaican, and she's half Indian. Not Native American Indian, but Indian. Hence Kamala, right? But, you know, oh, and white? Oh, that's funny. Well, I thought her dad's Jamaican. I had never even seen her dad, so I can't even tell you. If I saw a picture of her daddy, I could tell you. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. She is brown enough because just having to have Indian in her and being from Oakland and being able to relate to inner city issues as she rose up will definitely give her the street cred, right? And it's not like, I mean, look, comparative to fucking Biden and comparative to Trump, she got street cred all day, every day, okay? So, you know, the race thing is really kind of a non-issue. But I will tell you one thing. When I look at this, man, I could see that as a president. And that shit scares me. Because, you know, I looked at the shit that she's definitely for, and I was really nervous when I saw some of her statements on gun stuff, because some of the things that she brings up about it, you know, I'm kind of like, man, she can make that case. She can, you know, some of the things she said, like, what was it? She said something like, well, there's seatbelts and people don't like to wear seatbelts, but it keeps them safe. And I was like, that was a compelling argument to throw out there, right? You know, some people are dumb. Some people shouldn't have guns, but I think everybody should have guns personally. But when you follow the logic that they paint, you kind of go, yeah, but the problem is you give an inch to take a fucking mile, right? And then, you know, 2008, she fought big banks and she got $12 billion in mortgage relief for the Bay, which was great. She is for raising teachers' salaries by almost $14,000 a year. I do feel bad for most teachers. I know some good teachers, they come out of their own pocket to do things. Teachers are like the good teachers anyway. You got shitty teachers, but you have some good teachers, and they are like really instrumental in pushing kids to really do good. You know, school is kind of a bullshit thing, but teachers, if you take them as part of a tribal concept of it takes a village to raise a child, teachers play a pretty good role, especially when you're a parent and you're working your ass off and you don't have time to homeschool or whatever else because you're working, juggling multiple jobs. The education system kind of acts like an impromptu babysitting system that hopefully educates your kids, not indoctrinates them to the horrible shit, which they do, but sometimes you get good teachers, and those good teachers get fucked over because they go that extra mile and they don't have enough money. Let's see. She said, we know who the Trump voters are and we're gonna come for you. Again, bitch, you can come. You can come. Any of these motherfuckers that want to talk that shit, you know, go for it. Go for it, right? Let's see here. In regards to COVID-19, there's some interesting shit. Interesting fucking things. So I did some number crunching earlier, and there are, let me open my Excel sheet here. The WHO was basically reporting that there's 20 million confirmed diagnoses of COVID. Of that, 740,000 deaths, which equates to about 3.7% mortality rate. Well, then, statnews.com last month, July 21st, said actually those numbers could be off. It could be anywhere to 6 to 24 times that number of infection, which takes that 20 million number and makes it 120 million and 480 million respectively, which then takes the mortality rate, drops it to 0.62% mortality, or that 480 million number drops it to 0.16. Well, Science Daily comes out and says, no. The number is probably 80 times what the WHO is saying. And that was June 22nd is when they reported this. So if it's 80 times that 20 million number, we're looking at 1.6 billion people with a mortality rate then hitting an astonishing 0.047%. Yes, I do math. I crunch numbers for you motherfuckers. So you don't have to. What's up, Nate? You got a cough? Man, better COVID it. You know what I'm saying? Better careful, man. They're going to be talking about forcing these fucking vaccines and shit on you. And there's certain states now that are claiming they have the legal fucking right to throw your ass in jail. Let me get in close here. Throw your ass in jail. Let me look at the right camera. I was looking at the wrong camera. Throw your ass in jail if you don't take the fucking vaccine. Which they're going to have to throw my ass in jail because I ain't taking the fucking vaccine. Well, Rob, if you don't take the vaccine, then you're not going to get that special ID card that shows that you have the... I don't give a fuck. Well, Rob, you can't travel. Okay, fuck, I can't travel then. Well, Rob, you won't be able to get a job. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Well, no, because we won't do cash anymore, so we're going a cashless society, so we're tracking all of your economic activities, so we'll know if you're making any money, and we'll track those people down, and they're hiring illegally. Wait, so I'm going to become an illegal now? Does that mean I get a bunch of benefits and shit? That might be worthwhile. Maybe, huh? I don't know. So, speaking of vaccines, Mother Russia, they have a vaccine aptly named the Sputnik 5. Sputnik 5. You know, there's a fucking horror movie out right now called Sputnik. Came out this year. It's a Russian fucking movie. It's got some monsters and shit in it. I think this shit right here, the fact that typically speaking, vaccines take 4 fucking years to make. So the fact that they've already got it bottled, they've already got the janky labels on it, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. They had a sample for Putin to do his daughter with, you know, because that proves everything, right? That just shows, you know, man, look at Russia, man. Shit, it's like the fucking AK-47 of fucking vaccines, man. It's a fucking, yeah, Sonny, I heard vaccine alters your DNA. I've heard that too. At least the Bill Gates one. Maybe the Soviet one does not. Maybe it just makes it bond very well with the vodka. And when you have the vodka and you have the Sputnik 5, it will make you immune to the COVID. And it will make you become super Russian. Super strong Russian. Duh. That's what it will turn you into the beast. You know? So I was like, okay, well, fucking hell. All right. So they're going to inoculate their motherfuckers, and then they're going to sell it internationally, and purportedly they have a bunch of shit ready to rock and roll. So speaking of fucking money, riddle me this, Batman. How can the Dow be right back on the doorstep of 28,000? Like, how? With all of this bullshit going on and all the craziness in the fucking world, how the fuck can a Dow be this high? Now, I will further say, riddle me this, Batman. When we're looking at gold creeping up on $2,000 a fucking ounce. And let's talk about silver for a fucking second. Silver is at 26.55 an ounce. It was a fucking few months ago at $14. fuck. I went and looked. I was kind of curious. I said, shit, let me go look around at some silver, because maybe a motherfucker might want to buy a couple, little silver bars. Sold out. Gold's going through. There's a silver run this side. Gold, silver. I thought you liked gold. Well, I changed my mind. I want silver. Okay, if you know what that shit's from, you're old as fuck like me. Okay, and we might not make it to that fucking time period. All right, moving right along. Boom. So we got motherfucking Trump. We got the motherfucking Trump. Trump talking about, stimulus fucking checks going out. He's talking about motherfucking 3,400, which is 1,200 for an adult, 1,200 for adult, 500 for a dependent, 500 for a dependent. For me, my family, for example, because it's me, my wife, and my 3 kids, that would be $3,900, right? And that entire package right there is $1 trillion. Okay, so if the Republicans said, "Yeah, we'll back the president on this," that's $1 trillion. Okay, and then all the other things that they're talking about, they could probably add that up. That might end up with being $2 trillion. Well, the Dems right now are saying, "Well, fuck you guys. You guys aren't being fucking serious, because if you're serious, you guys would meet us halfway and come in at $2 trillion." The Republicans are saying, "Bitch, fuck you. We're being fiscally responsible. We don't want to go nowhere north of $1 trillion." So there's a fucking quasi stalemate going on there. Meanwhile, the American people are like, dude, are you guys fucking serious? How about you guys get no fucking money and you guys survive on what we're fucking surviving on, and then maybe you motherfuckers should take this shit seriously, right? And, Trump's also talking about some additional PPP, which I think would be fucking phenomenal. I would definitely like to get some more fucking PPP pie, because motherfucker needs it, right? Now, we could also talk a little bit, round everything out. I still have a little time, so fuck it. Let's talk about, boom, this shit. Okay? So, I am now a Apple developer. And I had to read through all the terms of services and everything else. And yes, Apple is going to take 30% of whatever I put out. But I'm in the Apple fucking store. So I look at that as like, dude, that's a fair thing. I'm sitting in this fucking ecosystem where it's great. Now, some of these bigger fish, like Epic, with Fortnite, they're like, nah, fuck that. So they did an ultimate troll. They fucking went in and put microtransactions in their shit, which is a violation of terms of service. Apple comes along and says, you can't do that shit. Yanks off Fortnite. Fucking Epic releases a redone version of Apple's classic 1984 as a protest movement to say, hey, remember back when you guys were kind of edgy and you guys were against the big monolithic systems and everything? Guess what, motherfuckers? Now we're doing that to you. So I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking brilliant, right? So I'm just like, okay, that's kind of interesting. And let's see, where's that? Boom. So they're sitting there. They did this little bit. I saw it. It's actually really entertaining. Check it out. Now, what's fucking interesting to me is actually Google did the same thing. Google basically said, hey, for Google Play, you motherfuckers are not, no, not PPE, PPP. Did I say PPE? I meant to say PPP. God damn it. Google yanked them, but you could sideload the game. You just can't buy it inside the Google Play. Now, what's interesting is, in the last 30 days, Fortnite generated $43 million fucking dollars in the Apple environment. $43 fucking million, right? Wow. And Apple has a market cap of fucking $2 trillion. $2 fucking trillion. And these motherfuckers are sitting there crying about shit. But I digress. Fuck it. I digress. Anyway, it is what it fucking is, right? So, that's my fucking news. That was all I really wanted to fucking talk about. And you can see, this shit's stupid. It's dumb. It's retarded. So, we're gonna go back and look at this fucking fun bitch right here again. Boop, 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 boop. And then, you know what I might do? Here, take a look at this shit for a second while I do that. Look at this fucking glorious fucking American ego bashing stick right here. Caw-caw! Caw-caw, motherfuckers! Caw-caw! Nothing says America like a fucking piece of wood that you could bash a motherfucker's head in or rip his nuts off with the beak, right? America, bitches! So you can look at that. I'm gonna grab... Oh! Guess what I just did? I just dropped that shit on my fucking foot. Wow. You know what? Nut job. That shit hurts. I just dropped it on my foot and it really fucking hurt. Now I'm handicapped. I can't bend down, so I use my fucking old man thing. All right. So sometimes they say RTFM. Oh, look at this shit. There's a fucking tool in this bitch. Can use to tighten in the blade as needed, as well as repair the wire cutters. Blah blah blah. So you can see there's all the different blades you'll be able to add in that bitch, which is fucking pretty neat. So I wanted to see here. All right, so it basically, yeah, okay. So it's like what I fucking thought. It's just stuck for some reason. So you're in a closed fucking position, right? Oh, maybe I have to do them at the exact same fucking time. Maybe that's the fucking trick, right? Nope, that bitch on the fucking right does not fucking budge. It's not budging. It's not budging. You know what? You know what you could do when you have some shit like this and it's your own? You can say, fuck it. Oh, look, I got a piece of metal right fucking here. A piece of metal. I'm gonna, yep, that's what it was. I just had to force that bitch. I had to date rape the fuck out of her. Come here, bitch. All right, so now I did that. I pushed those two levers up. Fucking faceplate comes off. Blade comes up. Boop. Blade pops out. No fucking problem. Let's go to our handy dandy little magnets. Magneto. Oh, isn't that neat? Fuck, I love that shit. All right, we're just going to grab this motherfucker right here. Because this one, like I said earlier, is more ideal for the torture, information gathering, get down. All right, unlock. Boom, pulls that up. Pulls this out. Slides the blade up and out. It pulls the blade out. Then it puts the blade in. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Blam, that looks like that's right. Let's see if I rotate that. Yep, that's going to come out. Okay, now I'm going to take the face plates. Put those back on. Boom. Oh, these are kind of magnetic too, it feels like. Maybe. Okay. Put that up. There it is. All right. So now I got that new one on here. Boom. Pull that blade out. Oh, look at that there. I like that. Oh, that is. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to keep this blade in. This is satisfying. So rocks on. You rocks on, motherfuckers. Good shit. Rocks on. I like it. So yeah, it turned out that those little switches down there, these little release things, that one was stuck. So I just had to fucking date rape it. I took this fucking little metal blah blah and then blam. That was that. All right, since I was talking that whole time, let's go back up. Let's go take a look at some shit here. Let's go through the notes real quick because I don't like to ever miss anybody when they say something. And that way, you know, if I miss something, I will catch it. All right, so blah 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 blah. Oh man, there's a lot of comments in here. Fucking sorry, guys. Let's see, Mockingbird Lane. Blah blah blah. Let's see. It's all about ratings with the news. Of course, it's about ratings. That's all these motherfuckers are about. That's why they got news all day, every day, right? Let's see. If your state has an income tax, you need to pay them too. That's right. Yes, Jay, that's right. Everybody's going to come for their fucking pound of flesh for that unemployment shit. So, you get it. You get what you get. You know what I'm saying? Insulin people look at propane-powered refrigerators. That's a good idea. And we were talking about aborting babies and all that other fun shit. Meth labs are against the law. Yes, that is. That is definitely true. Meth labs are bad. Very bad. This country is way, 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 way hypocritical. You fucking think? Yak, Trump won't win in November. You don't think he'll win in November? Huh. Let's see. Do we want to take fucking bets? Do we want to take bets? I still think that motherfucker's gonna win. I still think Trump's got it. I think he does. So I'm still holding on Trump. So later on, once I get my application done, we're going to vote. And that will be there for the world to see. We will all vote who's going to win the election. I don't want people to say, who they're voting for, because I don't want nobody getting in anybody's fucking business. That's your fucking business. But I will want people to chime in on who they think is going to win. And then we can talk about why. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. California wealth tax. If you lived in California within the last 10 to 20 years, they want to tax you on the things you own now, no matter the state you live in. Well, good thing is I don't own shit. I didn't own shit there anymore. Every property I had was fucking sold there, and I paid all my taxes and everything else so they can fucking eat a big bag of hairy cocks. Let's see here. Did you notice campaign won't let Joe answer questions from the press? Gee, I wonder why. Joe, do you know what state we're in? Well, we're in a state of emergency that was compounded by the fact that the meteorites flew through Alaska and landed on the tail end of a tractor, the back end of the truck. Oh, fuck. Her dad is 200% white Jamaican French. Really? I could actually see that now looking at her. That blend right there, I could see that. I can see the color coming from the Indian side. Let's see. Do I remember a wrestler called Kamala? Was that his name, Kamala? I don't think that was his name. I think I know what you're talking about. It was that big motherfucker that had like the face paint and shit? Is that the one you're talking about? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, really, white Jamaican, who cares? I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. She's got the charisma, and she's got the fucking tenacity, and she's got the chops. So I think in a debate, I think it's going to be interesting to see her debating Pence. It could be interesting. I would like to see her debate Trump. I think that would be fucking... I would be like, let's make it a drinking game. Let's make it a fucking drinking game. Let's see here. Her father and sister governed Jamaica, slave owner. I saw a meme on that too. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't vet that out. But I've seen that floating around saying, well, so she doesn't get reparations. She should be paying the reparations and shit. I hear Sikhs don't like her at all. Oh, shit. That could be bad. Nate, I have a face shield. We all do. I have a new one right here to go with my other leather one, so I can be like, yes, I am the Bane. Yes, this is my new mask to take care of this COVID-19, indeed. Some people are afraid of the COVID. I was born of the COVID. I embrace the COVID. The COVID allows me to enact my dire, epic master plan. Talking out of my ass, if you couldn't tell. And let's see. Mutiny Metals has silver. Oh, good. Okay, I'll have to check that shit out. Let's see. What are we going to do with ourselves? This is all just getting god-awful terrible. I'm running low on hope over here. You know what? You should never, ever run low on hope. Because... trust me when I say, things can always be much worse. Way worse. Like, on the shit scale, we're a good 40% in on the shit. No doubt about it. But I'm not scared. I'm scared and I want my mommy. You know what? You'll be all right. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about that. The spice must flow. Oh, see, there's the government coming to get me. They don't like when I talk this shit. It will cut. Yes, this will cut. And it will help when dealing with people that don't want to give me answers. I'm going to actually rock this as an EDC. It's going to be sitting on my fucking shit. I'll use it for a while. And I am totally enamored and in love with this shit. Like, I wonder if I can put the other one in here. I wonder if it's all interchangeable. I wonder, oops, I think I put this in. backwards. Hang on. I think I put it in backwards. I think it's gotta go like this. Go like this. Oh. Maybe they are designed for their individual blades. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I just have to get. Oh, there it is. Angle's right. Okay. Now this is the money part. This is the money part. Here we go. Oh, gangster! Fucking could do that for days. I wanna get a bunch of them. I wanna get a bunch. Cause how many did they have? How many different blade attachments do they have? They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's dope. 10, 11, 12, 13. Of the 13, I have 4. I want all of them. It's like Pokemon of blades. I gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. All right. Let's see. What else? Was there anything else? Why are they not going after the POC for being a direct descendant of slave owners? Got me, man. Got me. I think Trump was going to win again. Okay. Ugandan giant Kamala. Oh, so his name was Kamala. Okay, there you go. This tax affects you. Only those who left California will leave the affected 5% of your current things you own. Shit, they can come and get it. They got no fucking domain over here. They can try to come over here. Fucking come get it, bitch. You're not getting 5% of shit. Let's see. Oh, this mask I got from a gal in the Philippines. What is the name of the shit? Where is it? I'll have to find it. What I'll do is I plan on doing like little dedicated videos and shit like that. Oh, it looks like a lot of you guys are interested in that shit. All right, hang on. Look how lazy I am. I'm gonna take my old man stick. Reach over here. It is ATTIQUE. Atiku, and they're out of the Philippines. And I think if you just do a search for that, ATTQUE, I found her on Etsy. But I think she's on Facebook and Instagram and everything else, and she's super responsive, super sweet, super nice. And I was surprised when I found out it was coming from the Philippines. I was like, oh, Filipina. Yay, Pinoy pride. Woo-woo. And not bad. All hand stitched. All of it. All by hand. So it's actually pretty cool. Pretty neat. So I was very impressed with her work. It was like good shit. How long is that knife blade on the Roxxon? Well, let's see. I think they're all pretty. Let's see. I have a ruler here. And let's see. It was this blade. So the blade that it comes with is about. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not inches. These are not fucking inches. Okay. This is some fucking metric shit. It's a fucking metric shit. I was like, this is not a 7-inch fucking blade. I like this ruler though, because I can put this next to my dick and I'll feel a lot bigger. But no, it's fuck it. I'll go old school. I'll tell you right fucking now. This bitch is 1, 2, 3, about 3 1/4 inches long is what the blade that it comes with. About 3 1/4. That's what it is. But yeah, and then the other ones like the spear point, pretty cool, and then the little toe saw. It's not really a toe saw. I'm just calling it a toe saw because of the serrations and everything. And the Tonto is the one that it comes with. That's the default. So, good ups on, letting me know about this shit, Renee, because this is actually pretty cool. It does feel, it's got like a little wire cutter right there, and it's got a little Allen wrench to take that out and swap out new ones if you need to, and everything else in here is pretty fucking slick. So that's it, guys. That's it. Yep. It does look like a samurai mask. That's why I got it. It's an Oni mask. Yep. So I got it. I wish it was a little bigger. It's got a big fucking head. Like, I kind of wanted it to be like that size, you know? Like, here it is. Like that's how big I wanted it. It's an Oni mask. Rah, rah. You know, samurai. But fuck it. It is what it is. It wasn't bad either. I think it was like $60 or something for handmade shit. It's like fucking nice. Alright. That's it. I will see you motherfuckers next time. Let's see. By then, I'll be back in Ohio. Florida and Tennessee are a no-go. Oh, okay. Well, be safe, brother, wherever the fuck you go. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. I will be doing probably something tomorrow. Not sure yet what on the Robert R. Rick side. But definitely going to be doing something. It might be some testing or some other shit, but I will be doing something. Maybe play some games. I don't know. We'll figure some shit out. But that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell your friends far and wide. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other. Go out, live life to the fullest, ride the bus to the wheels fall off, have some adventure, get some scars, find some love, and all that jazz. And I'll see you motherfuckers next time.